What up, what up, what up, what up? From the dead boy. All right, just doing 3 right now. They're a pretty quick 3 though, so it's not going to be. After I do this, I can cut the fan off for a minute. Welcome in, everybody. Just hanging out today. We can turn this fan off for now because we don't need it right now. We're going to be splattering some paint on now. Welcome in, everybody. We are making some monkey's milk. If you're a crappie fisherman, you're familiar with this color. You don't really find them in hard baits that often, so we're going hard at it. The next order of business, we're going to splatter black on these. Look at my perfectly clean, what is that, palette? And we're just going to splatter these lightly. We're not going to go too crazy. Actually, might want to clean this out. Let me clean this brush. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day. This makes my life a lot easier, especially doing something like a splatter. All right. Should get a lot better spray now. Look how clean that is now. Went from super dirty to somewhat clean. And we're not going very heavy on this. I don't really even want it to look like splatter. I just want it to look like dots. You can ask a painter. There's a million different ways to put splatter on here. What I'm doing, we are doing a monkey's milk top water right now. Let's just do the bottom of this one. I got a couple more we need to splatter. Oh. And then that's when the magic will work. Magic will happen, I guess. Come on, get up there. I don't really have a good way of doing the bottom. I'm afraid it's going to fall off of this. That should be fine, I'd say. Now, that's fine. That looks good to me. Okay, let's do this other one. Like I said, we're not going too heavy. And the reason I'm doing this is not, these have kind of dots on them, but when you add the next layer, these dots are actually really important. Okay. Let's do the belly. Then I got a popper I got to do this too really quick. Then we're going to blacken the eyes. Yeah, it's pearl right now. Not for much longer, though. Did you see the... you don't follow me on Facebook. Maybe you saw it yesterday. I'll put it this way. I think I got the monkey's milk locked in. I don't think it's getting any closer. The only way you can get closer is if you're pouring the plastic. Maybe a transparent, but I need 3 of these, just one in each color. Message retracted. Whatever. The brush is getting dirty, but I only got this one left and I'm done with it, so I'm trying to power through. Let's see if this works. I gotta clean this. There's no way I can do this. It's gonna take 20 minutes. All right. Okay, let's do the belly. Then we're done with this. At least done with this brush. All right, that's good enough. That's good because I'm tired of doing that. All right, we're just gonna do the eyes black really quick. I wish this thing would focus. I can get it to work on whatnot on here. I just cannot. It doesn't matter which phone I use. Okay, let's just blacken these eyes, and then we're gonna add do the final step with them. It's been another day of all rain. I don't know if the sun came out today. All right, time for the fun part. See it now, it's just white. And it's going to stay white, but we're doing something to it. This will add a little flash to it. It's kind of like a purple. I gotta mix it up more. There you go. You're starting to see it a little bit. I really gotta mix this up though. Kind of like. Oh, I probably shouldn't do that. We're gonna put that on it. That should be mixed enough. We'll probably have to do a couple layers with this, to be honest. Put the fan on so I don't breathe all this in. You can start seeing the color on there. You can start to see that shine. You can really see it right there. What's up, Superfly? We're doing only YouTube tonight. I'm getting tired of doing all whatnot. I might as well come on here and interact with you guys. All right, we need more. Been doing a lot of work on the website this week. So far, it's pretty good. It will not focus on it. You can kind of see it. If you look up monkey's milk, that is what we're going for. So far, I think it's really good. It's been kind of hard to show you guys the actual shine of it, but that's what we're putting on there. You can really see it on that black around the eyes. It's a brand new color. As of yesterday, I guess. Get us a second here without that fan going. Let's put some eyes on these. I think it looks good. It's going to be really hard to, it'd be easier. I could just show you what they look like on my phone. For some reason, that'll be easier to show you than trying to show you through here. All right. This is what they look like. It's really hard to get that color on here. Thank you, buddy. I'm going to keep doing the live paints on there. And probably do it a couple times a week, but I think from here on out, dude, I'm just focusing on my website. This is going to be a lot of work, I know that, but I'm going to go ahead and dry these others so we can just throw eyes on them. Sorry, I got the hair dryer going. All right, I might need to use it again, but we'll just mess with these two first. So let me get the eyes. I might need to grab another one of those. If you look up monkey's milk, this is what we're going for. Let's put our eyes on here. We'll start with the one that's almost empty. Some blue eyes. Thank you for the like. Where'd my eye go? There it is. One's done. I'll still have to spray it again with some mid coat after this, but let's go ahead and put eyes on this popper. Welcome in, everybody. Let's go ahead and put another eye on here. Now for this bigger one, we're going to have to improvise on eyes because I don't have blue eyes in this size. Good news is, though, I got a bunch of new eyes in, so you got some different options. Now I'm thinking, I got one off the top of my mind I'm thinking about. These almost look too small. Yeah, they're fine. That's an option. There's a few others. And by a few others, I mean quite a few. Maybe we'll just do an all black. So I would really like to do a blue, but I'm annoyed. Those were supposed to be a size bigger. It's supposed to be 8. And I think I ordered 7. I don't think it's their fault. I think it's mine. Unfortunate part is I ordered like $100 of the wrong size, but they can still work on some of my lures. Yeah, we're gonna do black. And they take the thing that's, I'm not so upset about the money. I'm not really mad about that. I'm more annoyed because they take forever to get in. That actually looks really cool with that blue. That's actually really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and put this eye on. I was thinking about trying a couple more, a new color or two today. I know how it is. Some of their stuff's really good, but then some of it's like, it lives up to the reputation, I guess. There we go. Yeah. There's a really good hook distributor pretty close to me. So, I mean, like, they're huge. So it's been better lately because I've just been ordering from them. I'm just really doing one of everything right now, almost. Not everything, but a lot of them, because I'm trying to get some more stuff up on the website here. So this one's going to be a crappie. If you're new, you haven't seen a crappie. I'm sure if you've watched a couple times, I know I've done a crappie before. But it's what I need to do. So, sorry, I'm grabbing some paint from over here. I caught a really nice crappie this past weekend, man. I think you saw it. I think it was a tank. I pulled that out. My wife was like, she's like, I was about to jump in and grab it. The picture doesn't do justice because I'm pretty tall. I really should have measured it and weighed it. I didn't have a scale and I didn't have a measuring tape. So that was out of the question. It was huge, dude. I couldn't believe it. So let's go ahead and get started on this. Let me go ahead and connect my AirPods. You guys should be able to hear me a lot better now. Should be loud and clear. Okay, we got our base white down. I'm gonna put another white over it. This will be like a shiny white. It's gonna be hard to see it to the camera. You just have to trust me on it. And the whole point of doing the other white, in case you're ever wanting to paint, you put that other white on there, and the colors you layer on top of it will have that shine. It won't be like a super strong shine, but you'll be able to tell. Like if you were to look at one that just had this opaque white in comparison, there's definitely a pretty big difference. Then I need to do a bass. Pretty much all in top water today. All right, time for yellow and green. What's up, Jackson? We're just going to be putting this yellow like where the lateral line would be at and down. It's not going to be super bright. And I kind of fibbed right there. I'm actually going to go top down too, because we'll be layering some green over that. So maybe a hair more. All right. Now it's time for green. I'm wasting a ton of yellow. I poured way too much in here. Pretty good, buddy. How you doing? It's been a rainy day here today. All right. I think it's done raining now, but it's been nonstop today. Nonstop here, at least. All right. Time for black. Sit this with the hair dryer. And we're going to start laying down this crappie pattern. Okay, let's go ahead and scale the top. Thank you, buddy. There's more of a spring crappie. I seem to catch these more in the spring. It really depends on the lake, because there's another lake I go to up here, and they're all silver and blue. Before I start this, I want to show you guys this bluegill I painted earlier this week. That thing came out, not to brag, but that is phenomenal. I really like too the blue on the undersides. I think that might be the best bluegill I've ever done. We're gonna add. Okay, do the scaling now. Then we're gonna put shift on it, and then we're gonna do the red gill and the eyes, and then we're gonna move on to something different. Okay, let's do the shift. I got a nice silver blue I like using on these crappies. Reason for that is if you ever look at a green crappie, there's still some blue on it. And typically it's right up there. It just so happens that shift really only works well with darker colors. So that works great for this. Bubble things. All right, let's do a red gill. And then we'll be putting eyes on this one and moving on. Let me find my gill plates. There they are. There's the crappie. Oh, okay. I know exactly what you're talking about. Matter of fact, something like this. So I got really big ones, then some tiny baby ones. Maybe one day I'll hop on here and do a live lure carving. Maybe that's what I should do next. Okay, there it is. But those, I put those inside of wood lures and it gives it a rattle. All right. Rattle. Yep. I'll be right back. Give me just like 30 seconds or so. All right. We're back. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'd imagine it's a little different, but that makes sense though. All right, so we got a crappie done. I was gonna say bone, but I was gonna say we need to do a bone as well, but I'm over here looking. I've already done a bone splatterback. I'm gonna put that on the stand because I'm gonna have to mid coat that. All right, so I got bone, crappie, bass. That's what we got to do. We got to do a bass. We'll probably do a bass and a popper and one of those spook style ones. Let me set these off to the side. These will eventually fall down on me. So let me grab a popper and then some spooks. And these both are going to be in the baby bass. I'll show you guys if you want to. You might as well. You don't really have a choice if you're watching. You kind of got to watch what I do. I'll show you guys my website really quick. Which I kind of need to do because I need to make sure I don't have bass on there yet. I'm almost certain I don't. Now I think about it, I should have done a bass popper too. Let me show you guys this website. Let me show you the website. Okay. Just type in Venmo tackle. I put a lot of work into this over the past day. I already got a bass in the -1. I almost need to do one in a 1.2. So these are like, I'm going to write this down. Otherwise, 1.2 and 1.5. I can remember that. This is what I just painted. I just needed it in a few different colors. This does a little better job of showing you. It has a glow to it. There you go. You can really see it there. I'm glad I've been taking really good pictures. I like this going to be like the least cool thing I ever said, but I really like photography, like taking pictures in general. So I've been taking really good pictures of everything I've painted for a while now. And I guess now there's a reason why. That's just a few of them. Let's see. See how many top water I have on here? 3. So that's why we're doing top water right now. Look at this one. Ice cream cone. Right. Didn't tell you the truth. I just did it last night and this morning. To give you an idea how much I did it, it was kind of. I've been not gonna keep rehashing the past, but I keep complaining about whatnot, and I'm like, well, all right, dude, you can change this. I don't know why I'm getting upset about it. I can do it myself. So that's what we've been doing. And that's what up, Jackster. How you doing, brother? The ice cream cone one was really cool. That was a really good idea. It was a very interesting one. All right, let me grab these other blanks. And we're going to get started on the bass. I don't really want to do 4 at once, but these are really easy to do, so it's not like we're doing the hardest ones known to man. Actually pretty easy to do. Just let me get these taped up. We're going to be doing bone. To give you an idea what this is, it's bone, black, black, red. That's actually a really kind of easy color to do. I used to put yellow on them, but I don't really need yellow. The green I use is kind of a brighter green. If you guys haven't seen it, you guys should go check out my latest video on here. It's a really cool. I did a bluegill. They're called Rapala Nude Series, or not Rapala, sorry, Strike King Nude Series. They just send out blank lures. And I did a bluegill, and it's pretty sick. This is the longest part about these, just taping these 2 up. If you're just joining, do me a favor, double tap that screen, get me some likes. Helps promote the channel a little bit. Been on a roll lately on YouTube. Maybe spending a little bit too much time on here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. To be honest, I know I just taped those up. I don't think I'm going to paint those. I think we'll just do the popper. Sorry for wasting everybody's time. I'm gonna paint all 4 of these. I would like to do 4, but when I'm doing these streams 4 after a while, it kind of starts getting tedious. You're like, this dude's painting the same lure. I mean, sometimes it could take up to an hour just doing 4 lures. My dang thing's falling down. I appreciate it, brother. I'm going to do 2 layers of this color on both of these. All right, done with that one. Let's go ahead and give this one another layer. And I might actually hit it with the hair dryer before doing that. Okay, let's start laying down our pattern. For that, we're going to do black. That one didn't come out that good, to be honest with you. I'm doing one popper and one spook in a bass. So I'm needing to get them done. Kind of tired of doing basses. Yeah. Your bass look phenomenal, dude. I'm going to have to take that idea, or at least use a brush one time. Because that looked really good. Imagine it's a better way of getting a cooler uh, lateral line. And no two are the same if you do it like that. You know. Oh my gosh. I understand why you're saying that now. Exactly. I understand why you're saying you put down the stencil first. I'll do glide baits on occasion. Huh? Okay. I forgot to put green. Like the most important part of a bass. I don't know if there's any saving this one. I'm going to see what happens if I spray green over it. But I think this one's a lost cause. I don't know. That actually looks pretty cool. I almost like doing it better that way than the green first. I did that earlier today, and you see how far it got me. I almost like it more. We can compare now because I'm going to do this one. It doesn't help either. It's just been raining all day. I don't think that was water. I think I have some powder stuck in it. Gizzard shad. Hey, you can never go wrong with a gizzard shad. Gosh, I wish this thing would focus. It looks great back there. Problem is, it's kind of hard to paint back there. I got a tip and trick for you, see, which is I'll have to message you after this. And I mean a baller tip. The like Bose 60 something. Here's the difference between the two. And I got to tell you, there's not much of a difference, but I think I like the one on the right more. Yeah, he did. All right. Let's go and do our nice, pretty gill plate. Oh, yeah. You sounds like you got a new best friend, brother. All right. Let's go ahead and add our gill plate on this other one. I'm really bad about checking my messages on there. I think it kind of just comes with the territory of painting live on there. I get a ton of people constantly asking me questions, which I ain't got a problem helping. At a certain point, you gotta, all right, I'm not getting on that app right now. Now that mid mo guy, man, he'll talk your ear off, man. You should actually call him. It kind of comes with the territory, though. I can't really complain about people asking me tips and tricks when I'm painting live in front of them. And you notice too when I do it, like that. Well, yeah, exactly. That's part of the reason why I never say, "Oh, here now I'm using pearl green." I never tell anybody the exact color I'm using. Now I'm using bright white. Next, I will be using purple decent. Which, speaking of which, I need to see if there is a purple decent airbrush paint because that would be hot. Well, that's another advantage I have that I make most of my own. Now, if I were using just ones that I got off a line or like 3D ones and all that, I'd be a little more hesitant about painting live. But the majority of these are ones that Well, not all of them, but a lot of them are ones that I've cut out myself and or resized myself. And here's those three wacky little numbers. I mean, these three weird numbers on the back of my credit card. I don't think I need these. Do you guys need that three weird wacky digits? CV something something or another. I don't know. It's just three weird numbers. And this is how I would paint them, and this is how I'd price them. Matter of fact, you should do it exactly like I do it. I will give you a pro tip, and I might have told you this before. And then the weird, yeah, and then there's like might be a hyphen, you know. I'm gonna give you a professional tip because I know you have the equipment to do it. So say, well, you know what? I'll give you half of it right now. I'll tell you the other half later. Say you want, I don't know. Say you want a little bass stencil. You get your little piece of paper, and this is going to require some computer knowledge as well as being able to draw. So you just want to do a little bass lateral line. So paint it out here. I guess I will tell you because there's probably not very many people in here that know how to do this anyway. So I know this is kind of shitty. I can't, brother. If you go to my website, though, I got 15% off right now. MinmoTackle.com, 15% off. You order $30 or more. And you got to give me your email for that, too, of course. I just went from a painting show to a drawing show. So let's say I'm just going to hurry up and speed through this. So let's just say I have a random. I want to do a lateral line. Now I know this isn't the world's greatest lateral line you've ever seen. So just color it in. So you got your quote unquote lateral line. What you're going to do, you're going to grab your phone and you're going to take a good picture of it. You're going to have your flash on too, of course. Get really close to it. Of course, that didn't work. So now that you got your picture, there's only 5 people in here. I don't think anybody's going to watch an hour into my stream. So if they watch an hour into the stream, they've earned this secret. You're going to crop that. All right. Then we're going to go to I'm not going to tell you the website. Stencilcreator.org. I don't know what kind of photos I got on here. You're just going to take this one, check mark. This is like top level game right here. This is some true insider knowledge, so it doesn't look very good just because I just made it in 2 seconds. Next step, you can go up here to layers, 2, apply changes. Hey, if people watching, people get an hour into this and they're seeing this, then, well, I need 1 layer, sorry. They've earned the right. They still got to draw, too. I mean, you got to be good at drawing. All right, well, that's not coming out very good. Either way, you're going to next step. Layer ordering, blah, 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 blah. Okay, download stencils. Now it's inverted. So what I would do with this, for some reason, I think it's because I had the flash on. So you got this part. You'd want to crop that, put it into that great app, and then you have a stencil. Okay. The dog's gonna start freaking out because it's storming. Is it thunderstorming? I'll message it to you as well, but this one isn't very good. Like I said, I made it in 2 seconds, so you got a lot of rough sides. But the potential is there. And I'll definitely not give you the other. I'm not gonna say it here. I will message you the other little piece of advice I got for you. Because there's quicker ways of doing things, you know. I'll give you guys the baseline. You're gonna have to do a little footwork. That's what I tell everybody and whatnot. Oh, it hasn't stopped raining today, dude. It's been raining all day long. It has not stopped raining today. The other little, yeah, kind of like those 3 wacky digits you have on the back of your car. Just wacky, weird. No reason having them 3 wacky digits. You might as well just tell me what they are. See if this is the right size. Sure looks like it. It's not. I'm not worried about anybody doing it. You still got to be able to draw, which is just challenge enough. That is the 4mm, but it doesn't look right, and the 5 doesn't look right either. Are you freaking out because there's a little rain out there? Sit down. You can stay, but you got to sit. I think these eyes just might suck, dude. Yeah, that doesn't look right either. Yeah, that's too big. What's up, scaredy cat? Scared of a little rain? No, those are Well, those might actually be. They're glass ones, surprisingly. I'm going to look for the other yellow ones I have. There they are. Now, these are not Amazon. Oh, great. There's Thunder. There we are. Just sit there. Sorry, the dog's freaking out. She's sitting next to me. I might as well put an airbrush in her paw and teach her how to paint. It has not stopped raining today, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm sure glad I went and walked the dog earlier. It was raining, but not too hard. I thought about waiting, and I'm glad I didn't, because now it's raining even harder. Dude, the dog is scared of rain or shadow. What else is she scared of? The vacuum. Any cardboard boxes. I got a little red overspray on this. We're just going to act like we don't see that. Let you know it's homemade. This year's been weird, dude. We've gotten a shitload of rain this year. I mean, it's in recent memory. The only time I think I remember it raining this much is the last time it flooded, which we were talking about it. And it sounds bad to say. I kind of hope it floods again. I forgot to do a red mouth. I know, this Pro Gel sucks. I forgot to do the red mouth. It's always something. I'm always forgetting something lately. You hear that thunder? Yeah. Sit down. Sit. Come on, sit down. Sit. Sit. Please sit. I just had to ask nicely. MidmoTackle.com. You go on there, big dog. 15% off. I'm giving it away. 15% off. $30 or more. No, I haven't. I need to write that down. I know it's kind of like Whatnot in here. Should start lying to people, saying if you go to my website and you put your email in, there's a chance. Well, I would love to help you out, brother, but I can't. I'll have to give you a piece of advice. Go walk around your ponds and lakes. Yeah, I find lures all the time. Matter of fact, I found an X-Wrap the last time I walked around the lake. And you're from Kansas City, or at least you got the Mahomes thing on there. It'd be your own people, guys. I'm kidding. Oh, dude. I'm going to give you a piece of advice, but I don't condone this. But if you're really down bad for lures, you need to get yourself a cast net, right? What you're also going to need to do is get a big branch, one that sticks out of the water, of course. It can't be one that's not seen. What you're going to do is you're going to wrap that tree in the cast net and you're going to dump it. And you're going to go back in about a week or two. And guess what? You got yourself a bunch of free lures. Matter of fact, I'm almost thinking about throwing a tournament and then sinking a bunch of nets all the way around the lake. Simultaneously, I'll be selling lures at the launch. At the end of the tournament, you just go out there afterwards. Hey, holy cow. Got all my lures back. I'll magnet out. That's awful. Yeah, well, I don't think you could ever find me in a million years at a tournament, so you guys don't have to worry about that. You're freaking out, I know. It's oh! Hey, please sit down. You can't get up here right now. Sit. We're already downstairs. I don't know what else you want me to do. Genius. I don't feel like oh, that's a good idea too. It must be free day on YouTube. I don't even get that many requests for free stuff on Whatnot. I would expect that out of Whatnot. Matter of fact, if you want free lures, just come to one of my shows when I do dollar starts. Free puppets. I just don't get it. Like, I'm not opposed to giving stuff away for free, but there's got to be an occasion or something. I can't just. I thought we were on the wrong app, yeah. Who run a giveaway? Sit down. Ew, you're almost making this show impossible to do, Maisie. Yeah, you gotta do something. You gotta go into every stream and say, "Do you have any Midmo tackle customs?" Then I'll send you some free ones. All right, we got the bass done. I'm probably gonna go eat some dinner, and the dog won't leave me alone. So we did this one, this one. It's a new car. It's a brand new car. Changing my name to Oprah. Oh, you can really see it now. Just come, like I said, come in there on one of them Friday shows when I do it for $1. It'll probably never happen again. After the last one I did, I'm like, I can't keep doing this. Look at that one. Woo, Nelly. Painted 7 lures. That one looks really good. All right, fellas. I'm going to hop off here. I'll probably be back on tomorrow, maybe. I'm not sure. If you haven't seen my video doing the... Here, I'll show you the lure. Sit on down. Sit. Please go. Sit down, please. I don't care if you're down here, but you got to stop trying to jump on me. You can come back. This is my last video. I gotta admit, that's like the best lure I've ever seen. I need to put a sticker on it. Yeah, that's my last actual video on here, so. Alright, fellas, I'm gonna hop off here. I will talk to you all later.